All right, y'all. So today I wanted to go over how to navigate TikTok. I work with a lot of different creatives and they're all in different places in their journeys. And this is a video that I wish I had when I first started navigating TikTok. And I tell you, it's a game changer once you learn it. But when I first joined TikTok, I had no idea what the heck I was doing when I was joining people's lives, what the heck a grow room is, and all this other stuff. And so, what I'm going to show you is I'm actually going to show you how to grow your following in a grow room. However, I do want to preface this by saying TikTok doesn't like the phrase grow room, they don't like the activity of a grow room. So, we have to move differently. So, what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to navigate you through this and give you some pointers on how to behave, if you will, when you're in someone's live to avoid going into TikTok jail. TikTok jail is a way of TikTok stopping you from engaging with others and stopping you from following other people because you're going in there and you are mass following people and not engaging. Okay. So you want to have a mixture of engaging, gifting, and following. So I gave you some of my top grow rooms. That's what I'm going to call them, even though TikTok doesn't like that phrase. My top grow rooms. A grow room is a way to connect with other people, to get other people onto your platform. As you can see, this is my AI influencer. She has 462 followers. And my goal is to get her to 1,000. My ultimate goal is to get her to 10,000 followers so that she can become part of the creator reward program. That is where TikTok pays. Okay. And an AI influencer can definitely get in on that payment. Of course, you're the ultimate payee, but this is a faceless brand, if you will, because it's not my face. What I'm going to do is I am going to take you into a grow room that is going on right now, and I'm going to tell you the steps you want to take. The first thing you want to do when you go into someone's grow room, a grow room is a room where, like I said, you get to engage, you increase your following because they have a mass following. And by you being seen in this room, you engaging in this room, you gifting the host whose room you're in, you can get yourself pinned on their platform, which means if they have 1,000 people in on that room, those 1,000 people are coming for you and they're going to follow you. Now, the etiquette is to follow them back. Don't be worried about the mismatch in how many you're following and how many are you're following and how many are following you. You can follow up to 10,000 people on TikTok. Once you reach that 10,000, then worry about weeding out people that you aren't interested in really vibing with, right? Or sometimes there's fake accounts up in there. You want to get rid of those. Those are normally people who don't even have a TikTok name. It'll just say user with a whole series of numbers and letters, right? The grow rooms are great for those who are just starting out on TikTok, and you want to have a minimum of 1,000 followers. What this does is for creatives, if you have a website, you can put your website up in the description. Thus, when these people start following you and they see your website, they'll come and visit your page, right? Under 1,000, you can only put your Instagram, YouTube, and a few others. But we want our website up there, right? We are going to go into the grow room. We are going to engage. I'm going to gift the host and I'm going to talk you through this. This is so that you don't waste money in going in there blindly, not knowing what the heck to do. The first thing you want to do is make sure you have some coins. So you can get coins. It's cheaper to get coins on the desktop or, the web browser than it is through the actual app because you definitely save money. I can guarantee. Also, you can put in a custom amount. So if you want to get like $10 worth, you can play around with how many coins you want, and that is $10.40. It is a lot more in the app. I guarantee. So I have 950. I spent $9.85 because I wanted to have enough to come in here and show you what to do. All right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna go into the grow room. The first thing you want to do is to do what they call a heart me. That helps to push the creator out into the FYP, which is like the explore page on Instagram. It is like the main page to help more people get into the room. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me over this. This is the room, 80 in scrubs. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this present down here, and that is where all my gifts are. It shows you that you have 950 coins. The first thing you want to do is do this heart me. Now, because I've been in his room before, up here at the top, it lets me like gain points for being a person that goes in his live often. And there's different levels. As you can see, I'm level 6 in his room now. See, already he said my name because I'm in his room a lot and they go ahead and they shout you out. And now I got another 100 points I can gain up here. I'm gonna claim it. They like when they see that you're growing in their room because that means you're visiting their page a lot. So all these gifts you see are people sending them gifts. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what engagement looks like. You're going to tap the screen. You see those hearts that are on the screen? That's me tapping. I'm going to keep tapping. You want to do a mixture of tapping and then getting in there and friending people. At the top of the screen, under his name, 80 and Scrubs, in the upper left-hand corner, you see that heart and it's going to the edge. I don't know how to describe it, but keep tapping, keep tapping, keep tapping, keep tapping. This is showing TikTok that you are engaging with the creator. And my goal is to get up on his pin. Right here is the pin. That's where I want to be because that's going to allow the 347 people, 349 now, that are in his room, 355, to come and follow me. So tap, 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 tap. You see that heart in the upper left hand corner. You want to make that go all the way to the edge and just keep tapping. Get a good amount of tap. This particular creator, he likes it when you share, and he does check. On their side, it shows them when you do share. It shows them when you're tapping. It shows them when you share, how many shares, all that. They can see it. He also likes these popular, right? He likes this gift because supposedly that also pushes him out. So we're going to do a bunch of those as well. He's telling you how to share. See, he wants you to do 25 shares. So I'm going to make the hearts go all the way to the end. And now I'm going to start sharing. To share, you're going to press and hold down the screen and then share out to as many of your followers as you can. He likes 25, so I'm going to give him what he wants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I sent it out 35 times. Okay, now I'm going to tap again. I can click on the 357 followers he has and starts following them. And when you follow somebody, you want to say, I got you, but you want to say, hey, girl, hey, it takes a little bit of time. Yes, it does. But that's what you want to do. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get him. So I'm going to hit on that present at the bottom. He likes this gift, and I have 850 coins to work with. I'm going to send about 25 at the moment. So I'm just going to click on it 25 times. This also shows his other followers who's gifting them. I'm going to actually do 30. Boom. See, he's clocking how many shares people do. And I have people already mentioning me. That means they're following. Follow back. She means she followed me. She tagged me. She said, got you. Okay. I love his room. I absolutely love his room. He's a cool dude. Okay. I got some more points up here. I could click on that. You don't have to do it right away, but I'm gonna grab mine. Okay. Tap the screen. He loves when people gift things that are like 1,000 coins and up. I'm not gonna do that today. Maybe next time. Now I'm gonna do 30 more. Actually, I'll do 20. Me doing that gets me seen by other people. Now, when they pin people, it is etiquette for you to grab them. So I'm going to click on them and then I'm going to follow them, hit the at sign, and say, good morning, Queen, or something like that. And you keep seeing this where they say they mentioned me. That means that they're seeing me gift him and they're grabbing me already. I don't grab all of them. Okay, here's another one that they pinned. It is etiquette to follow them. Okay, they're helping people grow, even though TikTok doesn't like that. Sometimes I'll grab the people that are gifting as well and follow. I'm doing engaging responses. I'm not saying got you, followed. Those are words that you really don't want to put up here. All right. So I'm grabbing people here and there, people that are gifting him, follow. Good morning, fam. I hope you see a pattern here. I am gonna go in and go to his 337 people that's in his room and start following. I'll follow about five, then I'll start tapping the screen. Again, you want to do a good mixture to avoid TikTok jail. Sometimes I do pick and choose who I follow. Like this dude up here, he's probably just trying to be seen in the room. Right next to their names is how many gifts they sent. So 3,000 coins worth, 3,000 coins worth. So they stay high on the list because the host is going to tell his people to follow the first 10, usually. Okay. So I'm going to pick and choose who I get. I'm doing quality posts because I don't want to be put in TikTok jail. I just continually hit that 352 or his follower count to pick people I want to follow. And then when we're done, we'll see how many people I've gained. I'm just snagging people up. Sometimes you won't get those. You do want to follow back who follows you. You do want to follow back who follows you because that is etiquette. Okay. Like I said, you can always get rid of them later on, but if they following you, as long as they're following you, keep them up there, you know. They're supporting you by being there as well. As long as they're not being trolls. He mentioned don't dry tag, and that what that means is when you follow someone like her and then you just do the at and you don't put anything next to it, that's a bad practice and could get you put in TTJ, TikTok jail. Okay, so I'm just doing a bunch of tapping, listening to what he's saying. When you go into his live, he wants you to share at least 20 to 25 people. He wants you to tap, engage, right? And do those popular gifts that we've been doing, the ones that you see up there. He tells you what's going to get you seen. He's pretty awesome. I like him. So I'm doing taps. These hearts that you see on the screen is me tapping. Okay, now I'm going to go to his friends list up here and go through them. All right, y'all. So I'm not gonna stay on here for hours, but I just wanted to show you that it's just a mixture. Again, the first thing you want to do is send a heart me, which is under the gifts, and it's the first gift there. As soon as you enter someone's room, you click that gift. All right. Then you start tapping your screen until the heart in the upper left-hand corner goes all the way to the edge. You can keep going. You can keep going if you want. Tap, tap, tap away. Sometimes you don't have coins to give. It can get expensive, yes. They can choose what rooms you go into. That's why I provided you with rooms to go into because I know they're quality rooms. Tap, tap, tap. And when you stop tapping, it'll tell you how many hearts or how many tabs you did. I did 168. Then you could go to the friends that he has and start friending them, right? Find the ones you haven't friended, right? Quality comments, not just say, hey, gotcha, or dry tagging. Like I said, if you go in here into his friends list and let's see, all right, go to Nicole, right? I'm going to click follow. If you dry tag, you don't want to do this. It's when you click this at symbol and you don't put anything after that. You want to say something, otherwise, they'll mute you or kick you out their room. You want to put a quality, a comment, and then do a mixture of tapping. So I'm gonna tap again to the upper left hand part, gets to the end, and then go back in and follow some more people. Again, this is a mixture of activities because you don't want to be put in TikTok jail for mass following. They look at it as you're being deceptive, okay? So I'm gonna go back out. Now I believe I started with 462. Let's see how many we've gained in the few minutes we've been in here. I don't know how long we've been in here. I'm gonna exit the live. Now, I was saying sometimes you don't catch everyone on the live. So if I click on this new followers, I'll see all the people that followed me during the live that I didn't get back. So I could follow back, follow back, follow back. I'm not worried about following too many people. Okay. All of these people. Some of them I may not follow back. All right. So that's just to show you how you get the people that you may have missed in the live. Okay, people are still following me, y'all. So I'm up to 538 in that live. I gained 76 new friends. This is what I'm saying is that I could very well, if I put in the work, I could get to 1,000 people. I would love to get to 600 by the end of today, but I don't know if that'll be. I don't know. I have to spend more time in this room, but I at least wanted to show you how to effectively and efficiently use your coins wisely and in the right rooms, and you're doing quality engagement so that you don't get put in TikTok jail or get the boot from the actual host because you're not doing what they ask. Okay, it is their room. Let me go back in. 80 in Scrubs. He has 352,000 followers, right? He's following just under 10,000. Again, we don't care about that as long as they're not like troll accounts or anything like that. So if I go in here, I can see with all the gifts that I've given, I can see where I stand on in his with all the gifts I have gained. Now it says 18 points needed to rank up. I am number 40 in his room. If I stay in his room, as more and more people filter in and out, they will pick me up for as long as I'm still in the room. Okay. So I'll do a few more. I would love to get to 600. We'll see. Oh, I said have a hood day. Hopefully she knows what I meant. If I click on somebody and it says friends, that means we got each other. So this is where I'm gonna end it, y'all. Maybe I'll come back on tomorrow and get to my 600. But I just wanted to show you how to engage. And so now I've given him 111. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and X out of the live again. More people that I missed during the live, all of these people, I can follow back. Okay. Sometimes I do go in and look at their page. Like I ain't interested in no gaming mess. I really don't like pages that are all motivational quotes. I like to see people's content. So I have now 572. If I stay in here, I can get my 600. How many I got to get? 28 new friends. I might go back in and get those 28 just to get to 600. That means by the end of the week, I just need to get 400. I also when I follow people, I also will go in their room. Like Mandy, I've been in her room. Sweet Pea, I've been in her room. And usually when I go in there, they'll remember me. That's why you gotta take time to build relationships, y'all, because you're pretty much asking them to remain your friend. They can unfriend you, and then like you could be at 1K threshold of a goal, and they can unfriend you because you're not. A lot of these people have said, even Mandy has said, I like quality engagers. I don't like just the numbers. You want to go in and try to at least show them the same respect that you actually want. You want engagement on your lives, you want engagement on your posts. Go and you how can you ask to get if you don't give, right? 600. I got 600, y'all. So that means by the end of the day or the end of the week, I could possibly get up to 400, y'all. I just got to re-up on my coins and get up there, man. I started out with 462 and gained 139 in however long this video is. Okay. I don't even think I was on here that long. I'm not sure. Maybe an hour, maybe. So, like I said, it takes time to build up. When I get to 1,000, baby, when I get to 1,000, then if I had a website or something like that, I could put it up there. Or I could put a LinkedIn, right? Also, what that opens me up to, y'all, is the fact that if I have 1,000, y'all, if I have 1,000 followers, I could go and ask Amazon influencers or other like Walmart creator program to be an affiliate. Okay. And that could be added into my LinkedIn, which could be put in my bio after I get to 1,000 followers. Again, the whole goal is 10,000 because at 10,000 followers, 100,000 views on this account, I could get into the creator reward program, which pays you for your content. Yeah. Do you hear me though? All right, so I gotta go back to what pays the bills. That's the JOB, and I'll see y'all next time.